next level, to be that elite status defensive line, that household, you know, like everybody respects us, you know. I mean, not saying that we don't get enough respect as it is, but the thing about us is we have a high ceiling, and we have we want to be places where only our names can be mentioned. We want to be that special group, so that's what it is with us. We're chasing something.
Tyquan, what have you seen from Draymond Jones? I think people might not know that last year he had the most tackles of anyone on the defensive line. Really kind of emerged that last year. What are you seeing from him this spring to even take another step forward?
Draymond, he's a hard motor guy, so he does a lot of things for us. He moves around a lot. He's all over the place. I don't think nobody could outrun him. It's like he doesn't get tired, so he's all over the place. It's hard not to love him on the field.
Hey, Tyquan, you just talked about wanting to be the elite of the elite of the elite as far as the defensive line. Did that enter into your decision to come back? To want to be a part of that?
Of course, that was one thing. Me and Tracy, we came in together. Me, Tracy, and Mike. We were all together. And as you get older here, you figure out and you learn things. We learn that togetherness and love brings us together, and it creates a bond, and people start doing more things for each other. Like every night, we probably doing something together, and to get to that status with the quality of players we have here, that's all we need. That's why we so tight. That's why we're always together.
So you didn't want to walk away from that?
When we lost Tracy last year, I was hurt. Tracy's my brother. I took a lot into considerations, when I was making that decision to come back.
Nick mentioned wanting to be in that place where you guys are mentioned and measuring yourself. I guess how do you is it sack totals? How do you measure the success of your unit?
Sacks is a statistic, but what about quarterback hits and things like that? But we want to be remembered as the best defensive line, like a complete defensive line. We want to be remembered as that defensive line that everybody talks about, go down in history. That was the best defensive line, and that's what we're working for. That's what we aspire to be.
Nick mentioned that Sam has been kind of working as a linebacker. He called it a jack linebacker, so you guys could get 5 defensive linemen on the field, like the 4 DNs and Draymond. What does that entail all for Sam, and what could the potential of that unit be with him doing that?
It's interchangeable. There's a lot of pieces to it. It's about 4 of us who rotate in at it, but we're all on the field at the same time, so anybody could just slide over, bump over to that position, and but right now it's just one rotation, so we still figuring it out, and we just rotating in and out and putting the people. It's fun. That's one thing I can tell you. It's scary. It's fun. It's hard to block.
Yeah, Nick said it would be criminal not to get 4 defensive ends and Draymond all on the field at the same time, or more than last year.
Yeah, that's really scary.
Tyquan, when you say you want to be the best, is that the best in the country? Is that the best in Ohio State history? Is it
the best
everything?
ever?
Best ever.
Come on.
So
nobody wants to be just, all right, we're going to be the best this year. Everybody wants to be remembered as the best ever.
You're going for historic.
Yeah.
Tyquan, trying to get all 4 of you guys on the field at one time, is that taking any of the reps away from D tackles like Robert Landers, not Draymond, but that rotation?
Not necessarily. What's the average snap count in the game? 65, 75 plays. So, it's only 1/3 down. Sometimes it's more than one on the drive, but still, shouldn't take that many reps away from people.
Has there been any change to the rushman? That was arguably one of your guys' strongest aspects on defense last year. Just what does that look like this year in the spring?
Not much of a change. Just the little things we've been doing. Just the same thing. We just added a few things to it. Just a little minor fixes.